love puzzles. I love solving problems, specifically helping other people solve their problems. The way that the classes are taught at Redeemer informed the way that I look at the world and the way I look at myself and the way I look at my role in the world. My name is Hayley Blackwell. I'm a lawyer, and I graduated from Redeemer in 2015. I wanted to be a lawyer when I was 7, because my idea of law at that time was criminal lawyers in trial. My parents told me the injustice in this world would kill you, and they were right. I ultimately ended up with a double major in business and international studies. They just both were interesting to me, and I probably could have ended up with any other number of majors. I think Redeemer, more so than any other institution, has a focus to see your work as a whole rather than individual assignments. That meant when I transitioned back into law school, I had a better perspective of the work I was doing in school and saw it more as a larger piece rather than individual assignments to just get done and move on. The legal industry has changed and is changing quite a bit from a couple different forces. There has been a huge emphasis on alternative methods of dispute resolution. So in mediation arbitration, it increases the access to justice just significantly. The other thing is it really changes the soft skills that lawyers need. There's a lot more opportunity for emotional intelligence and empathy to come into play to be successful for your clients. COVID has forced technology on the law profession more than anything else. Some people are like, oh, we're not going to need lawyers. I don't think that's the case. I think rather our role has shifted away from needing to spend as much time researching. Instead, our role is really what we all love to do and what we went to school to do, which is to provide the analysis. In the long run, I think it's a more streamlined and quicker process. With law school, you're kind of funneled into these formal recruitment processes. There's this idea of Toronto or bust. That's where you want to be. And unfortunately, I am not immune to that type of pressure. And I also got caught up in that. I was supposed to go to Toronto and start interviewing at firms. I got a call from the Hamilton office of Gowling and offering me the position. So I accepted that role. I got to call up all those Toronto firms and give them the "it's not you, it's me" speech, which was one of my crowning achievements in law school. So it has been the best decision, being back in Hamilton. The fact that I'm here is a miracle. The fact that we've made it through, and there very much was a lot of prayer to say, close this door if this is not for me, because I don't want to go through this if it's not the right thing, because it was a long and arduous process. So the thought of doing that and ending up also, again, going, wait, this isn't for me, was kind of horrifying. So a lot of prayer and a lot of stepping out in faith. Don't be afraid to find out what you don't want to do. I was in a role that wasn't right for me, but there was so much to learn from that. The reality is that careers are a very winding path. So I think there is a risk of focusing too much on making the exact right decision. I think the greatest focus should be learning from where you're at and taking that information and moving forward in faith, but also in confidence that you're stepping into the next thing God has planned for you. I had a community at Redeemer that really supported me, relying on each other and then also being a part and helping contribute to the success of others, having deeper conversations instead of surface level with the work that we were doing. It was indispensable.